Good evening, good evening, good evening, everybody. Welcome back to another live It's Wednesday night with me, your host, Dr. Harley. And what a great, exciting show I have for everybody tonight. I have the one and only, not to be imitated or duplicated, the man, the myth, the legend in his own mind, Ben from Bikes, Beers, and Brews. Let's bring him in and say hello. Hello, Ben. How are you, sir?
I was just finishing up watching a porno. If you could give me like 2 more minutes.
Okay, no problem. So we'll give him a little bit of time to watch his porno and take care of stuff. But
it was a quick one.
Oh man, so how you been? What's news? What's exciting? You know, you got this amazing fundraiser coming up.
Yeah, it's actually it's running right now. So
yes, it's
man,
the.
I hope you got the link. I'm not ready.
It's just what, your 10th or 12th year of doing it?
19th.
19. Oh, I was halfway there. 19 years. And you got some amazing giveaways coming up. You really do. Like the first one you launched was a Saddleman seat.
Yes. So Saddleman was absolutely awesome. Last year they gave me some hats and Yetis and stuff like that to give away. And this year I hit him up. I was like, hey, you know, it's gonna be a rough year. So any sort of help you can give me, much appreciate it. And they're like, well, let's do a seat. And I was like, sweet. So yeah, there is a Saddleman seat there. That's the GoFundMe link. I'll throw it in the chat.
Oh, I have it. Oh, I have all the links to your videos.
Perfect.
So if they want to get in on that, they have to watch the video and how they make their money or
absolutely.
How they enter.
So and actually, I'll announce this here for your group first. So I haven't put this on any of my sites yet. All of the stuff that I'm giving away for this year is up. It's in videos. It's in a singular playlist, all that. It's a Saddleman seat. It is a
Cardo.
A Cardo Pack Talk Pro, which is like their gold standard. It is a Beyond Riders jacket. It is, God, there's so
a Hogworks gift card.
$250 Hogworks gift card. And a dash cam for your bike. If you go to the GoFundMe, you donate at least $100 and use your real email, because GoFundMe is going to send you an email after asking if you want to offer words of support to me. When you get that email, use the keywords all in, and I'll make sure that you have an entry into every single one of those. So you have a chance to win one of any of those, maybe all of them, who knows, but one entry into all of them.
Well, just so you know, we got that one girl here ready to hear what you got to say tonight. My beautiful bride, Mel.
Yeah, I saw Mel go by earlier. So, I mean, one girl's here, so I guess there's really, we can just call this a day. I mean, it's
I know.
Let's just.
We had a great conversation beforehand, so I mean, we're done.
Yeah. Everything's been taken care of. We're good.
So the fundraiser goes to CHS.
Correct. It's
and what is CHS?
So when I was a kid, I went there. It's a community health center in Manchester, New Hampshire. It is for kids in need, families in need. They basically take care of you from the time you're born all the way up until the time you graduate high school or you turn 18, whichever comes last. The founder was my doctor, and I was one of her first patients. So for that, she always kind of treated me like she was like my grandmother. So she went above and beyond. She helped to get me a lot of culture, a lot of just everything. She meant a lot to me. So when she passed, I wanted to do something good for them. So I started the toy drive.
Awesome. And all the money you raise, not just from this fundraiser, but all the money you raise throughout the year through all your Amazon affiliate links. I'm going to assume all the money you make on YouTube with your 17,000 plus subscribers, that you take all that money and you put it towards that. Am I correct?
Yep. So I have a coffee page that I do the worst job on earth keeping up on, but there are people that donate to it still. There's actually a couple exclusive videos in there that are kind of old. I should probably start adding some more. I I've got the monetization from YouTube, so I make some money from there. My Amazon affiliate code, I think I make like $3 a year. So like, when it gets to $100 and they finally pay it out to me, I'll put it into the toy drive. But yeah, all of that money goes right into the toy drive as well. I think one of the things that's always kind of bothered me about a lot of YouTubers is they make their videos and they want you to basically pay for them to be on this permanent vacation. And I never wanted to do that. I didn't want people to pay for me to not go to work. So I have a real job. I have real benefits. I have all that. YouTube is my fun place. So
Yep. It's a hobby.
yeah, so I don't need that money. So I make sure that it goes towards something good. And this is what it goes to.
So you're paying it forward.
Correct. And then like I also don't donate out of my own pocket. I pay for the U-Haul that like moves all the toys. I take the day off for the shopping, all that stuff. So like I'm not paying anyone. I'm not taking payment. It's all going into this.
Yep. And there's only been the past couple of years where you had to actually get a U-Haul and empty Walmart.
Yeah, it's gotten bigger over the years. I mean, the first few years I was still in a band, so like I would do live shows and whatever we made at the door, that would be what would go into the toy drive. And I mean, those first like 4 or 5 years, it was maybe like $300-$400, give or take. Over time, it just started getting bigger, and a lot of that's thanks to friends, family, stuff like this. I always say, like, even if you donate a dollar makes a difference because that dollar is just going to be combined with everything else.
Yep.
And the other thing that people can do is like share the videos, share the links, share the YouTube, share the GoFundMe, and just tell people that, yeah, this is legit. I know this guy, I know what he's doing. And that's how it's grown. I mean, I've got like people's moms I've never met donating to me, stuff like that. So
that's awesome. That is really awesome. And it really makes a difference to these kids on Christmas morning.
Absolutely.
I mean, difference is either having presents under the tree or not.
That's really it. So it's helping out families in need. It's helping out families that may not have an opportunity to get a toy for their kids. And I mean, I feel like I'm kind of micromanaging because like you've got all these other big toy drives out there. But one of the things I've really heard and a lot of the feedback I've gotten from people over the years is it's like, if I donate to these people, I don't know where it's going. Whereas I donate to you, I know exactly where it's going. I know exactly who it's helping. I know exactly what it's, what's being done. I know everything about it. So I try and keep it about as real as I can keep it, I guess.
That's awesome. That really is. And, you're very humble about it. You don't mention it all year long until it's time to start mentioning it for the fundraisers, where you come up some great prizes that people could purchase their entries to win a fantastic prize. I mean, a Saddleman seat. If you want a road sofa that's heated or something, that's $1,000.
Yeah. So I will say no heat, no backrest is the only rules for the Saddleman.
Right. But I'm sure if the person who wins it, they could contact Saddleman and say, hey, if I add this, can I pay the difference?
Most likely. I mean, Saddleman they're awesome. They're really awesome. And they are, it's funny because I don't have any affiliate codes for Saddleman. I don't have any of that stuff. I just have a relationship with him. I have a contact over there. And I've chatted with the guy a few times where we've actually chatted about how some people have they've aligned themselves with Saddlemen, and as soon as another company rolls up and says, hey, we want to give you this instead, people just jump ship. And I kind of do things differently. To me, it's like for example, Cardo. The way I became an affiliate with Cardo was I was already a fan of Cardo. I already owned a few Cardos. I started with the Pack Talk Slim. I went out and I bought, I think, the Neo, and I did a review of it. And then they saw the review and they hit me up and they said, do you want to be an affiliate? And I was like, let's do it. And because of that, I've always been loyal to them because it was such a chill interaction. And ever since then, they've been nothing but chill with me.
Well, you'll be proud that when I was in Tennessee, I bought the dual pack of the Pack Talk Edge.
Yep.
And they were brand new, and there was such a great deal on it. I couldn't pass it up. It was $675 for the pair.
Oh yeah, that's great.
I mean, no offense, with your discount code, it was more.
Even with my discount code, I encourage people. I'm like, hey, find a friend that also wants a Cardo and go half and half on a 2-pack because you'll save money.
Yep.
The 2-packs are cheaper.
And I've had the Daytona helmets, Bluetooth communicators. I've had the Cenas.
I started on a Cena. I won't go back.
Yep. I've had Moment. They reached out to me. They gave me a pair, and they for a $50 headset, they work great. They really do. But I wanted something. I've been wanting Cardo, and here was an opportunity for me to get into Cardo for a very inexpensive price. And so I did. And I tell you, I'm very, very happy that, on our way home from Tennessee, Corey and I linked up. My phone linked up. I didn't even go to Bluetooth. It just did it. Made a phone call to my wife. I was listening to my music over it without changing anything. I was like, this is awesome.
Yeah.
So, guys, he's got some great giveaways. That's what I'm segueing into. This isn't junk that he's giving away. This is quality stuff. I mean, Saddleman seat, Cardo, Beyond Riders gear. I don't know much about that. That
webcam? Dash cam?
Yes, the dash cam. I haven't watched that video yet. I'll be honest with you. I haven't watched it. It's been 2 days since you released it.
Fair.
I haven't had a chance to watch it, but I will watch it. I try and watch all your stuff.
The dash cam is mainly for me. I was actually looking into a dash cam, and that's when I came across this, and I looked at a bunch of different ones, and I just thought that this was the best option. And then when I received it, I'm like, I'm looking at my bike, and I'm like, I can't really put this anywhere that's gonna work for my current setup. So it's just been kind of sitting in a closet since. So I was like, all right, I know that there's people out there who want dash cams. I might as well just offer it up. And I just added it to the pile. But yeah, I mean, depending on which Saddleman seat you get, I mean, it's like a $25 entry, and you can get like some of their seats are upwards of like $600. That's a pretty sweet deal. So
it's $25 an entry. If someone does $100, I think you're doing what, 5 entries for the 100?
Yes. So that is the only one where you're getting an extra free entry instead of like double. So everything else, if you do like $100, I double it.
Yep.
So if you're doing like the Cardo, that's doubled. If you're doing like the Hogworks gift card, that's doubled.
So Greg McBee wants to know, is it a certain Saddleman seat or you get a choice?
All I read there is Greg McBee has not watched my video. So Greg, if you go check out the video, which if you do want to enter this contest, you'd have to watch the video because there is a keyword you need to use and a way to approach it. But
The video is linked in the description of the live, and so is Ben's channel.
With that being said, Cardo has they're offering up a seat for your bike. You choose. The only restrictions are no heat, no backrest. So if you want a step up seat for your bike, you've got to step up. If you want a road sofa, you got a road sofa. That's what they're doing. So it's not one particular seat, it's the seat for your bike.
Yep. Yes, Corey, all the links are there for all the current posted giveaways. Do you have any more giveaways or raffles coming up?
So this is all of them. Everything is current, which is why I was saying, like, if anyone goes to GoFundMe right now, donates $100 and leaves the comment all in, I'll give you one entry to every single raffle, except for the Jacques the Whipper costume, because that's not motorcycle stuff.
Speaking of which, Slayer Man. Yeah.
But even if you do that, if you do the $100 donation, I think I have 5 giveaways. It's Saddleman, Cardo, Hogworks, Dash Cam. Wasn't there one more? Shows how much I keep up with my stuff.
Yeah, no kidding, huh? You should be ashamed. Yeah, it's Saddleman, Cardo, Hogwarts, Beyond Rider's Gear, and the Dash Cam.
Okay, yeah. So we got 5 there. So yeah, if you're donating $100, you're getting one free entry out of that deal, and I'm putting one entry into every single one of those for you. So you might win one, you might win 2, you might win them all, you might win none, but you're still helping out some kids in the process.
My luck, I win nothing. And they're going to ask you, do you want to absorb the fees through GoFundMe? And yes, you want to, the donor absorb the fees. So this way, if you're donating $100, Ben will get all $100 to buy toys. He's not going to sit there and go, boom, I got to pay all these fees now.
So I just saw a comment from Corey. The funny thing about that, Corey, about the Slayer Man and the Jacques thing, Jacques had been telling me for a while that I needed to go out to Colorado at some point, and I finally went out like this past year. Like, saw the video, I'm sure, and it was funny because I popped up in all 4 of his shows. And at one point in time, he's like, dude, I just need to have you stand next to me. It'd just be easier, because like I wasn't trying to steal anyone's like thunder. Like, he would do the show, I would mess with him, and then I'd get out of the way. The show would end, he'd go to the back and start doing autographs and taking pictures. So he had a whole line, but then I also had a whole line of people taking pictures and all that stuff with me. And I was like, oh, this is kind of cool.
Cool. Oh, you're Slayer Man.
Yeah, pretty much. So it was entertaining for sure.
I think I saw one of your videos where you were recognized more of Slayer Man than Bikes, Bears, and Brews.
Oh yeah. I mean, this was the first year I was actually recognized in the wild, like not at a Renaissance fair, as Slayer Man. I was coming home from Bangor, Maine. I stopped at a rest stop, I think in like outside of like Kennebunkport or something. I'm running into the rest stop to go take a whiz, and I go by this family. They kind of looked at me real quick. I wasn't thinking about it. Go in, come out. They're still out there. They start walking towards me and they point to my bike. So I thought they're gonna be like, "Oh, nice bike," and they're like, "Are you the Slayer Man?" And, it's like, yeah. So like sitting there taking pictures with them and all that stuff. Up like nowhere near a Renaissance fair. So it was fun.
That's awesome when that happens, though, because you do it for fun, not the notoriety or anything like that. You just do it for fun and to break his stones.
Oh yeah, and like I was telling you before we went live, I mean, like the funny part is like there's a very fair chance that no one else is probably going to get away with the dumb shit that I do to him, that I mess around with him, and that's because like Before I had a channel, I was on Instagram, before he had a channel, before Instagram, before like TikTok, before any of the fame. I used to go see him at King Richard's Fair. I saw him the first year he was still cutting his teeth, and I have messed with him since day one.
Yeah.
So like it was about 10 years before either of us got at like onto social media, and by that point it was like everything was well established.
What's funny is I was watching one of his videos and someone jumps up and yells Slayer, and he tells him, "You're not the Slayer, man. Sit down and shut up."
Yep. Yeah. No one else is allowed to request Slayer.
Yeah.
That is a specific rule he has.
Yep. Hey, Kelfire says there's quite a few copycats popping up now.
Oh, there absolutely is. It's so if you watch the Colorado one, if you watch that Colorado video, his wife is his cameraman and his production assistant, all that stuff. So she sent me over like a supercut of him like shutting down people left and right. I think all through Colorado before I got there, because they had been there for a couple weeks at that point. And it was just him, like people yelling Slayer. He's like, "No, shut up, sit down. No, shut up, sit down." So like I have that as the beginning of my video because I just thought it was hilarious.
Speaking of videos, you have some pretty unique music in the beginning of all your videos or during your videos that is very unique to that video.
Yes. So I've started leaning into AI music. The difference, I've noticed a few other people also starting to use AI music. If you are one of those people, let me give you a few recommendations because I have heard some very, very terrible music on a lot of channels. Do not go to Chat GPT and ask them to write you a song about your Harley. They're going to use the exact same lines every single time. I can't tell you how many videos, like I can tell you right now, if you go to a channel and the music starts playing and you hear some country backwoods dude talking about rolling thunder and chasing eagles and all that other bullshit, that person used Chat GPT to write their song for them. I used to be in a band, so like when I do the AI music, I write all the lyrics. I choose what key it's going to be in. I choose the music style. I choose the beats per minute. Like I get in there and I get like super granular on the whole thing, just because I want it to be I want it aimed at what I'm doing. Like I don't want the generic like I cracked the throttle, the eagles started fucking flying behind me, and the clouds were parting, and that's like what ChatGPT does every single time.
I was just going to say, yours are so unique and so well written for the video, like going to Ranconia and all of them that you do. It's I think it's been a great addition to your videos. I'm sitting there talking about how the hell is he doing this? This is awesome. I mean, does he got a band that he's paying now or what?
No, I think to actually have a band to do those songs and the amount of, because I mean, like I'll record on Saturday, I'll edit on Sunday, and I go live on Monday. Like, and I maybe spend like 2 hours of editing tops. I don't like editing videos, but yeah, like I've always tried to avoid using the same music providers that everyone else has used, just because like there's so many videos. Like back in the day there were so many videos you could watch, and like I love music. I love music so much, and I could nerd out about it for hours. um so when music plays, I tune into it, and there were so many channels where I could hear everyone using the exact same song. It was like they all just picked the same provider. They all like, went 3 songs in, and they were like, "This is the one I want." And I was like, "Oh, this is horrible. Please stop." So I always made it a point to not use those same providers. Actually, when I started, I used to use 70s porn music because I knew it wasn't copywritten. um, so like there's a lot of 70s porn music in like my videos from like 4 years ago.
Bum chicken, wow, wow.
Pretty much, yeah.
Brown chicken, brown cow.
But yeah, then I found like, you know, a couple like like channels that I started using for music. And then even that, I was like, all right, well, let's just kind of limit it. And also I know that, you know, when you're making a video, you want to make sure you hold on to the viewer as much as possible. So if there's not something keeping them engaged, it's very easy to click away. So then I started like drifting into the AI music, and I just started using the lyrics as an extension of what I would have been saying anyway. And that's goes back to writing my own lyrics and making it very specific for that video. So it's like, you know, when I'm going to go mess with Jacques the Whipper, the song is about going to mess with Jacques the Whipper. When I'm, you know, going to Laconia, it's like, oh, are we dealing with rain this time? And it's just to keep like people engaged, because it's all like it all has to do with what's going on around them.
Yeah, I mean, they're quite unique, and I've been enjoying it. And I was always wondering how the hell you're doing it and what's going on. And so I was like, I know, I'll ask him when next time I talk to him.
I've had a few people ask me, and I'm always happy to share. Like, there's a couple content creators out there that reached out to me directly, and I was happy to help them. I was like, here are the links. I'm like, there is a bit of a learning curve. This is what you should know. This is what you can do to help make, you can customize it and make it work for you a little bit better. If you're not so good at writing lyrics, because I get it, you know, we all kind of have our specialties and all that stuff. I'm like, you can use an AI like ChatGPT to write your lyrics, but make sure you put in a lot of provisions like, do not mention this, do not say this, do not say this. And you know, get something a little more unique towards what you're doing.
Nice. That's awesome. Dixie Boy goes, I use Sono AI music, and it's pretty easy to blend styles with, but I know what the paid account for or royalty rates are, to be honest.
Oh, I have no idea. I use a free service, and like I don't mess with any of that.
So
For
does
me, it's
YouTube
like,
frown on you using any AI at all?
what's that?
Does YouTube frown on your videos for using AI?
Not that I'm aware of. With YouTube, I mean, their whole thing is they just want to make sure that you are not violating copyrights.
Yep.
So when you create a song out of thin air and you load it on the video, there's no copyrights there. You're actually kind of creating that copyright by posting it on that video at that time. So it's a pretty safe avenue to go down. I have yet to get any sort of copyright strikes for it. And honestly, like YouTube's leaning into that whole, they want people to create more AI videos because they want more content on the channel, so people will watch them more.
Yep.
Like that's the thing. And I mean, at some point in time, YouTube's just going to become unwatchable. So I don't know if you've noticed, but ads are getting longer. They're making them harder to skip now. They definitely make it very difficult.
Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
And that's why I don't do like mid-roll ads and stuff like that, because to me it's like, if you have a mid-roll ad, it's a really easy place for people to jump off of your video if they're only half invested in it to begin with. So I'd like to keep all that mid-roll stuff away. I just want my video to go straight through.
That's a good point. That's a very good point that I never thought of. So thank you for the tip.
Yeah, it's just like, I didn't even do, when I originally started, I didn't even do I had skippable ads and that was it. And then when I noticed that YouTube was putting non-skippable ads in there no matter what, I moved to the non-skippable ads so I could get paid for it. If one day they start putting mid-roll ads in there, whether I want it or not, then I'll go to that. But at this point in time, they don't. And it's just one of those things where it's like, if, you know, I know personally myself, if I'm watching something and I'm only kind of invested in it, like you don't have me like completely locked in, and all of a sudden like an ad pops up, I'm going to go, oh man, I'm not sitting here for a minute waiting to see the rest of this video. Well, I'm out of here. So I'd rather just have it go straight through.
That's good to know. That's food for thought. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. See, we're going to try and make my videos better. So what's new? What's been happening?
Oh, wait, Rolling Thunder's here. I mean, Rolling Throttle.
Yep. Rolling Throttle's in the house.
I saw him in Milwaukee. I kept calling him Rolling Thunder. By
I saw that video. What has you been, what really have you been up to in the past year since you've been on last?
Straight dumb fuckery. That's really it. I mean, like I think I explain it to people all the time. Like, I don't really have an agenda with my channel. Like, going back to what I was saying before, where like, you know, there's people that they want you to support their lifestyle. They want you to be on like permanent vacation. And hey, if you could make that work, high five to you. It doesn't appeal to me. So I'd rather just have this like organized chaos where I just do whatever I want at the time, whatever jumps out at me at the time. You know, beginning of the year, I'll do a lot of reviews and a lot of talking head videos because it's colder out and there's snow. And it's funny because I'll get people that are like, oh, I love your channel. I just found it. This is so great. I'm like, yeah, well, let's see you say that in the summer when I'm doing some dumbass ride to a 40-year-old camp about a fucking horror movie. Like, and you know, that's when I just start seeing like my viewership just nosedive. So, but it's what makes me happy. So it's what I do.
Yeah. And you know, you do it to create your own video library of documenting your life.
Yep.
Which is awesome.
Now
you've added some
chaos.
You added some great cameras this year, like the Skycam.
Yep.
With your Lazy Susan, which you love.
Oh yeah, it's, you know, it's one of the things, like one of the things I try and do is like I've got friends that create content as well. And every now and then they'll say, you know, I'm going to start over. I'm going to start from scratch. I'm going to change everything. I'm doing this. And I usually try and steer them away from that. I'm like, just do incremental changes, make an incremental change, get really good at it, and then make another one. Then make another one. Figure out ways to make things a little bit better than they were yesterday. Don't rush through. Don't do a complete overhaul. Like, you know, casually go through it because it's going to make your life easier.
Yep.
And with that, it's like anytime I've done reviews before, I find that sometimes, or a lot of times when I'm, you know, holding something up, either the green screen will catch on it so it starts going see-through, or I don't have enough lighting so you can't really see the product really well. And I just started thinking about it. I'm like, well, I have two cameras. Why don't I just put one overhead so you can just look straight down at the desk? The desk is always well lit. You can get a really good shot at everything there. And I started adding that, and it just made it a whole lot easier.
Yep. See, Rolling Throttle, or as you call them, Rolling Thunder, it does great content, especially fighting topless bars in dealership parking lots.
Dude, that stuff's important.
Hey, when you're on the road, you're on the road.
I've got priorities, man.
You know, and going to find the Sam Adams Brewery.
Yep. It's I don't know. When I was out in Milwaukee, like last time, I ended up finding the strip club, and I ended up finding where Jeffrey Dahmer's apartment used to be. Like that's what I did for breakfast. I was like, let's go find fucking Jeffrey Dahmer's place, and like
maybe go have breakfast with him.
Yeah, let's. So it's
That's not pork he's feeding you.
yeah, that's and that's really, that goes back to like I said, that's, whatever amuses me at the time. And it's funny because like you watch my
Yeah.
videos and like, I've got 2 weeks of me hanging out in Disney World, and then the next one I'm like, oh, check out Jeffrey Dahmer's house, like, stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
Yep. And you do crush some miles. I mean, Christ, how many times have you been up and down the East Coast and out west this year?
not a lot of out west this year. So when I went to Colorado, I flew. Only because the wife wanted to go, and there's no way in hell I could get her to sit on the bike for probably 2 days straight. So we flew for that one. Everything else was riding. I don't know how many miles I did. I know that for the Harley challenge, I think I closed out with about 11,000 miles, but I was definitely riding before that thing started and after it ended.
Yep. Because, Christ, you were down in Tennessee, Georgia, a couple of times, down in Virginia, Milwaukee, just to name a few off the top of my head that I can remember.
Oh yeah, it's just places I want to go and places I want to check out. So I'm like, all right, let's go do this. And I mean, honestly, having the YouTube channel, if anything, the best part about it is it's encouraged me to go out and do this stuff more. Like I definitely rode a lot when I was younger, but I definitely stayed in a tighter, like, sort of range of home.
Yep.
Strap a few cameras on my bike and I'm like, fuck it, let's go to Milwaukee in a day.
Yeah. So Drew's got a question. Do you think he could get Jock the Whipper at Mob in the Mountains?
That I would almost go with an absolute no on. I know that he's tried to get, a few people have tried to get him to do a few different things. He gets paid a lot. So it's pretty nuts. And I have seen him at fairly big venues that are sold out, and like, yeah, he gets paid well.
For cracking the whip. Literally.
Yep. Putting on a show that's maybe about an hour long, and whips, jokes, a little bit of stand up, crowd interaction, and participation, and then it's good to go. I mean, by all means, the show is absolutely worth it. But yeah, it's he gets paid, so
He wouldn't do it unless.
yeah, for sure. Like he even talked about that before. He used to work at NPR as a radio announcer, and he decided to fully leave that and just do the Jacques the Whipper stuff. And he was like, people are asking me, can you actually make enough money doing this? And then he's like, look, this is what my dad did as a career, and he raised like 4 kids and sent us all through college on being a circus entertainer.
Yeah. I mean, there's money to be had, especially the way he does it.
Absolutely. I mean, he's doing well. I mean, it's, he's not riding around in a Rolls Royce or anything, but he's definitely doing very, very well for himself.
So I have to ask you, when you take these long road trips, by yourself.
Yep.
Are you worried at all with going on the road? Something might happen. You're all by yourself, or how do you prepare yourself for that?
By making a lot of jokes to my wife that this may be the last time she sees me. But I mean, I am a realist with things, so it's like, yeah, this could be my last ride. This could be the ride where, like, I don't make it home. I try my best to make that so it doesn't happen, but there's always those unexpected things. Honestly, part of doing this, like the travel, is like one of the reasons why I travel at night is there's a whole lot less traffic, so it really does make it a little bit safer. And then even when the sun starts coming up and people are riding, like, you're less likely to be dealing with like drunk drivers coming out of bars and stuff like that on a Tuesday morning when people are going to work and stuff. So
Yep.
it's just basically keeping your head on a swivel, preparing for the worst, and hoping that you get the best.
And you've always seemed to be on the positive side of that, which I'm very happy to see, because here we are.
It's that's really it. And it's like when I talk about stuff like the Hogworks headlight that I just put in my bike, those aren't talking points Hogworks gave me. They sent me a headlight and they said, let us know what you think about this. And I popped that in and I'm like, Jesus Christ, it's so damn bright. And when I'm telling people that, it's because that headlight has like legit probably saved my ass at least twice now. Coming home from Virginia, the back of the Dragon, that's when I first had that headlight in my bike. I'm riding and all of a sudden I see like a bunch of deer come running down the side of the road and running up across the road. And I had so much time to prepare. I slowed down, stopped, no problem, no issues. But yeah, like, when I'm buying stuff for my bike, when I'm getting stuff for my bike, the whole thing is like, how is this going to help me? Is this a good addition? Is this a good choice? And it's just trying to make things better for when I do these travels.
So, Drew's here and everybody. Drew reminds me, any chance you'll be at Mob in the Mountains this year in West Virginia?
I don't know, maybe. So I haven't started fully planning out my year. The only plan that I have so far is July 22nd. I'm going to see Weird Al Yankovic. So whatever I'm doing has to revolve around Weird Al.
Yep. Well, this is in June 24th to the 28th.
Mm-hmm.
West Virginia.
It's just basically figuring out if it works out, like basically work schedule, vacation, where else I'm going to be, when I'm going to be. Work does get really mad when I disappear. Drew, are you going to be out in Milwaukee this year? Because I was thinking about going back there.
I won't be in Milwaukee this year. I might be in Laconia for a day.
I'm not even sure exactly how Laconia is going to work out for me this year. And that's actually one of the things that happens in June. I'm not sure if I'm going to be in Laconia much because I know that Mr. McStash is doing his 22 for 22. And that he's going to be up in the New England area like the week before Laconia Bike Week kicks off. And I want to do some of those days with him. So I don't even I'm not even sure how that's going to like come out. I don't know.
I'm going to meet up with him because he's going to be at one of the Connecticut dealers. So I'm going to stop in and see him. I believe it's Yankee Harley Davidson. I don't have the date off the top of my head, but I will definitely go out and meet up with him and see him.
So it's stuff like that where it's like I'm trying to figure out that's partly why I'm not booking up a lot of stuff just right now, because there's stuff I've definitely missed in the past, like Mob in the Mountain, where it's like I'm trying to get everything to work, and if I don't get it to work this year, I would like to get it to work next year because I do like going to new things as well. So
I could tell you the past 2 years that I've been, and the past 2 years I've did 8 events in 24. I did 7 events in 25. And I can tell you it's my favorite event of all of them. And it's not a rally, it's an experience.
Oh, for sure. And I mean, like,
because you get out in 2 days, I rode 700 miles in West Virginia roads. I mean, and all in the mountains, and I loved it.
Yeah, and stuff like that is awesome. Like That's actually why I love going down to North Carolina. I meet up with Doyle and he just takes me through all different roads and it's great. And yeah, I mean Drew and Crystal, they're great people. And it's I don't see them enough. So if I can make that work, it's great. Like I mean, I love seeing their story and I love seeing them grow as people. I like seeing like the whole business that they've just been investing in and doing is just phenomenal. Like I think that everything they're doing is just awesome. So
Yeah.
really good.
We're in with Rolling Throttle a week from this Saturday
Nice.
for the winner of the suspension or Swicky pipe.
Very cool. Very cool.
So it's going to be interesting. Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see who wins. There's going to be almost 3,000 entries when I get done.
Oof. I would not want to put that on a wheel.
Every I did it just to see if I could put that many names on a wheel of names, and I can.
Oh, I know you can. I just wouldn't want to.
It kind of looks like a record. You can't read anything in it. So
what you're saying is you just popped your name in there 3,000 times and you're like, oh, look, I won.
Oh, no. All my giveaways I do, I'm excluded and my wife's excluded from entering, you know.
Very cool.
So this way, you know, it's all about integrity.
No, that's fully understandable. Same reason why I don't enter my own contests. Well, that 9 times out of 10, I already have the stuff. So
yeah, and it's really cool and great stuff. You know, which I gotta do an all-in tomorrow for you.
Do it up.
Yep. It's been tight this year, so you know.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing is it's like I've been telling people, like I've been saying it in the videos that, you know, we all see what prices are doing this year. I've been walking through the aisles of not Toys R Us, Walmart, and like I'm looking at stuff and I'm like, Jesus Christ, that's the price. And it's like, you know, stuff that I bought last year. Like if I bought a toy this year, I could have bought 2 for the same price last year. So like I get that, and I get that life is expensive for everybody as well. So it's like, you know, when people are stepping up and they're donating, I appreciate it so much. And I understand that, you know, they're doing that and they're doing it even though things are tight for them as well. And it's all the way around. It sucks.
But you know, I'm gonna do an all-in. This way I get 1 entry for all 5. And here's hopes I win something.
Oh, for sure. And
past 3 years I haven't won a thing, but you know,
it's all about it's funny, like some of the people that win, it's absolutely hilarious. Like I think the first time I gave away a Cardo, there was a guy at my gym who just walked up and handed me $100 bill. I'm like, you want me to enter you in anything? He's like, yeah, I guess the Cardo thing. And he won. Like I showed up at the gym, I handed it to him. He's like, oh, for real? Like, yeah, dude. Like, there you go, man. But yeah, it's you know, it's definitely possible. And I know we touched upon the Saddleman, like you being able to pick whatever Saddleman, but that's the same with like if you do the Beyond Riders jacket, you're picking the jacket you want. So you're picking the size, you're picking the color, all that stuff too. So it's not you don't have to deal with like the red and black ones I like to wear. You can if you got a different color in mind, a different style in mind, you can pick that.
Oh, I want the red and black one with your logo on it.
Well, I'll send you a patch. You can glue it right on.
There you go.
This stuff doesn't even come from me. It's like the great part is like, you know, with like Saddleman, they're like, look, man, just let us know, you know, put us in contact with the person and we'll ship it right to their doorstep. Cardo, they're like, let us know who wins, we'll ship it right to their doorstep. Beyond Rider, same thing. So it's like This is not stuff that's sitting in my room waiting for you guys. It's coming directly from them.
Yeah, that's awesome. It saves you the time of packaging it, labeling it, shipping it, saves
Yeah,
you all that time, and it comes right from the manufacturer, which is awesome.
and that was one of the things I think, like, the first year I was doing this on the channel, I had a lot of the stuff in house and I was doing the giveaways. And then, like, if I had a giveaway that, let's say didn't make as much money as I was hoping it would make, that's fine. Like, again, every dollar counts. But then I would have to use like $25, $30 of that to ship the thing. So, it put me back even further. So I got a little bit smarter as I went along, and I was like, hey guys, can I just give you the information and you ship it to them? And they're like, sure, yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, it's done. It's easy.
Yeah.
And
It's for them, it's like they're either going to ship it to me or they're going to ship it somewhere else. It's it's the same either way. So
speaking of giveaways, you mentioned something earlier tonight.
yeah, I forgot about that. So just for you guys here, sorry, I've been leaned back here. Just for you guys here, speaking of stuff that would actually ship from me, anyone that donates today, right now, during this live, I will enter you into winning this extra large heated jacket that you can't really see because of my background. There is I have a brand new heated jacket. It's a battery powered heated jacket. I know I just said extra large. It's extra large. So yeah, if you donate right now, I will enter
your GoFundMe.
What's that?
To your GoFundMe?
Yep. If you go over to the GoFundMe, you donate right now. Let me know you donated in the comments. I'll start adding a wheel of names, and before we end tonight, I will spin the wheel. I'll tell you who won, and I'll get your information, and we'll ship it out to you. And I'll even double down on that. Like, if you go to the GoFundMe, let's say you go to the GoFundMe and you donate $25, and you're actually trying to win the Hogwarts gift card, let's say. Put your real email in there. When you get the email that says leave words of thanks or something, say Hogwarts. That's totally fine. You'll be entered in that, and you'll be entered to win this.
Okay. Honey, if you're listening, can you bring me up my wallet? Am I excluded from this or no?
No, man, you're totally down. Let's do it. Okay. And for people who missed it because you came in a little bit later, if you go to the GoFundMe right now, actually, this is going to be all the way through. I just started announcing it tonight on this channel. If you go to the GoFundMe, you donate $100 and you leave the comment all in, I will enter you. I will give you one entry for every single motorcycle raffle I have this year. So that's going to be the Saddleman seat, the Cardo, the dash cam, the Beyond Riders jacket, and the Hogwarts gift card. So you're getting one free entry out of that because each one of those is $25 per entry. All right, let's get Drew in there.
Yep, just did 30.
Bam.
I'm gonna do a C note as soon as Mel comes up with my wallet. Hold on 1 second. I guess she's doing something. Hey, you get the show. I'm gonna go grab my wallet.
Sounds good. But Evil Rick saving for a newer bike. You got to look fly on that newer bike, man. Don't you want your saddleman ready for that newer bike? So, hey, how you guys doing? What's up? Hey, have a good one, Rooney. I don't know if I want you like showing up on my doorstep, waking me up at 2 a.m. there, Drew. However, anytime you want to come up to New England, man, I am happy to meet up with you, and we can go out and we can ride and grab a beer and all that other fun stuff. Like open invitation, dude. I just realized I had a dog in my office right now. Yeah, Goldwing seats are fine, but Saddleman seats are awesome. I don't think we can kiss Drew because I don't want the beards to get like entangled together and like form some sort of dreadlock or something. Can you see him? This is Albus. Albus is hanging out with me.
Hey, what's up, Elvis? All right, I found out what happened to Mel. We are so excited. She's asleep on the couch.
I don't blame her. I'm usually in bed by this time, man.
Yep. So I got to do my card number. You want me to read that out loud for you, everybody?
Yeah, if you just want to hold it up to the screen and you give us that three-digit number on the back.
Yeah, no worries.
There you go. Albus is giving me all the kisses you want to give me, Drew. Good to go now.
This would be exciting because here's a chance for me to win something on my own show.
I mean, right now you've got a pretty good chance because it is you and Drew. Yeah, 50-50 shot right now.
Yeah. And okay, it's got to have the full name. So we'll do that. All right. Okay. Donate now. Now I'm going to get an email that I have to say all in too, right?
Yep. Yeah, I think that's how they do it now. It used to just be a comment when you donate it, and then they changed it to you'll get an email, then you can leave your words of support. And I think it's just their way of verifying your email or some crap. I don't know.
So I'm going to share this on my Facebook too to donate. So people could get there. I just want Ben's address so I can.
Oh, we were discussing that while
no problem.
Yeah, I mean, if any amount you guys donate right now, you'll be entered in that extra large heated jacket. Right now, it is just Drew and Dr. Harley. You know what's funny?
You know,
I've always just like I've known Drew as Drew. I've never taken the time to actually think about what his whole name is until I just saw it in the GoFundMe.
Yep.
Oh, like this Drew.
Riding on threes in Tennessee. Just there dropped in with 30.
And for you guys, Drew riding on 3. You surpassed the $25 mark. So check out those videos that are on my channel and let me know which one you want to be entered in.
I think a lot of people are going to go for the settlement seat. You know,
it was funny. Like last year, there were a lot of good prizes, and surprisingly, the thing that everyone went for, I didn't think was going to be the most popular, and that was like the Harley jacket.
I remember that.
That was the most popular one. It was nuts.
Yeah. I'll say Drew said he wants the Saddleman.
Yeah, let's put Drew in for that right now. I got my little list going.
Riding on 3 says he wants the Hogwarts.
We can do that.
Yep. And if everybody else wants to get in on this tonight, There's the GoFundMe link.
Yeah, like I
And
said,
me, I want one in every one because I gave you $100.
and that will
I want to
happen.
win something, damn it. And I want to know one thing. If I don't win any of this, can I win at least a beer date with you at a brewery? I'll come up to your area. We'll go out for a beer.
Come on up. I'm always down for that.
Yeah, right on, right on. I've been talking to my wife, so maybe we'll take a ride up and go to like Boston Harley just to check it out.
Oh, I'd recommend like Seacoast Harley instead, but
Yeah, I was kind of underwhelmed with the Battleship Harley Davidson.
some of the stuff in there was fun, but I mean, it was the exterior there. It left something to be desired.
Yeah, I was underwhelmed with them, and yes, you are. Oh, Kelfers. Oh, did you get the message about previous Ben donation?
Yeah, but Kelt also reached out to me after that and told me what she wanted to be in on, and I took care of it for her. So she is covered. In fact, if you give me 1 second, I'll even tell you what she's entered in.
There you go.
You got 5 entries into the Saddleman raffle.
Who, me?
No, not you.
Oh,
Miss
Kelfire?
Kelfire, yeah.
That's such good odds in my life. Exactly.
Yeah, but at that point, it doesn't even suck more if you lose.
Yeah, well, I always lose, so.
I don't know. You got a 1 in 3 chance right now.
Yeah, but you know what, though? I win it with friendships. I have my friends, and that's all that really matters to me.
There you go. Oh, Stacy just said she donated again. So, $100. Do you want all in on that, Stacy?
As well. Yes, she is. Oh, look at that.
Yeah. Now we just got to see if she wants all in. If she does, I'll get her into every single one.
Yep. She goes, let's do all in.
There we go. I got you.
So you went up 2% as far as your goal.
There you go.
Tonight.
Well, and so the other thing about that, and the funny part is, what the hell is it? GoFundMe now. So the actual goal I set is like 5,000.
It says 4K.
Yeah. So what happens is GoFundMe now throttles it because they've realized, and I understand the psychological approach to this. People like to invest in something that they see as winning. So they actually started at 3K, and once it got close to 3K, it automatically bumped out to 4K. And once it gets close to 4K, it's going to bump out to 5K.
Okay.
So that's yeah, it's a little trick they do. Just making sure I'm getting you guys all in there.
Yeah, Drew, our points just went down to 25%, which is fine. Because Paul and Greg McBee just donated too.
Cool. Let's get them at it.
Yep. He just did a $30. So,
and Greg, what do you want to be entered into on the other stuff? Because you've surpassed $25.
Last year you guys raised $8,000 last year, huh?
Well, it was under $8,000, but again, I put in money. So I mean, 8 grand is like, that's when you, 8 grand is the YouTube money I make. 8 grand is like any of the affiliate code stuff I make. So when you're buying that Cardo, when you're buying that Hogworks like thing, when you're buying the Beyond Riders gear, I get money for that. That just gets set aside. And then 8 grand is also money that I'm putting in myself. So it's like it comes from a lot of different locations when it's all said and done.
And Drew, I hate to correct you. We're not helping Ben. We're helping the kids.
I mean, in a way, you're kind of helping me because I know I've talked about this before. One of the coolest things about this toy drive from day one, like 19 years ago, when I was a kid, let me get Greg in here real quick.
He wants to be in for the Cardo.
Yep. Just adding that right now. Yeah, when I was a kid, we used to have the USA Cartoon Express, and every month they would have a contest where it's like kids write in, they pick the letter they like, and then they give you it was like a 2-minute shopping spree through Toys R Us, and whatever you could grab, you could keep. And I tell you what, I wrote so many damn letters, never won, but this is kind of like that for me because like I show up to Walmart with like 8 grand and I'm like toys. The only difference is I don't get to keep them when I'm done. But
you got to talk to the manager at Walmart of giving you like your own checkout lane.
Oh, they do.
Okay.
Yeah,
they have people there to help you with carts too, and
yep. So one of my friends shows up. If you look at any of the pictures from any of the toy drives, you always see like one other bearded guy there. That's my buddy Chris. That's Witness Relocation Chris, the guy who doesn't like to be in any videos. He actually donates big every year. He's awesome. And then he likes to help deliver the toys. So he meets up with me at Walmart. He helps me load everything. He's my right-hand man for all this. And then once we get it all unloaded and shit, we go out and we grab food and a beer and just kind of like, pat ourselves on the back for doing a good job. But
doing an amazing thing, by the way.
What's that?
You're doing an amazing thing, by the way.
It's a drop in the bucket when you look at the grand scheme of things, but just like fundraising, every dollar counts, man. And every toy counts, and it's so on and so forth. So yeah. It's just, yeah, it's like that.
And this is for kids you don't even know, or families you don't even know. Yep. You haven't met them.
Well, about 2 years ago, they got a new person to do their social media, and I was loading in all the toys and all that stuff, and they said, hey, we have some kids in the waiting room right now. We think it would be absolutely awesome if we could get a picture of you handing a toy to one of these kids. And I turned it down. I was like, no, no. Because to me, it's like, I bring these toys here. I want the parents to come pick a toy for their kid, like, and go give it to their kid. And as far as I'm concerned, I don't want that kid to know I had any part of this. Like, I don't want to be that part of this. I want this to be between the families. So
right.
I've always kind of turned that down and just not been interested in partaking in that part of it.
That's awesome. Honestly, I think that's very awesome of you.
So right now we have 5 people entered.
So Bishop wants to know, do you come over the border to buy them?
Yes. So so for the first like maybe 10 years, I bought them from Toys R Us in Manchester on South Wall Street. I actually used to work there when I was a kid, so like I just knew that place inside and out. And then Toys R Us went out of business, so I moved over to Walmart because it was really just about maximizing the dollar and going as far as I could with it. So now I buy them over in Hooksett, New Hampshire, at the Hooksett Walmart. I I've been going there so many times. I see the same people every time. So I show up and they're like, all right,
We're
this is
making our sales quota for the month.
yeah, for the day. Um, but yeah, they give me my own aisle, they give me my own cashier, they give me my own bagger. Um, the last few years, they just start ringing up while I was still shopping, so they didn't get so far behind. It's been entertaining.
So I got a question. So when you leave Walmart, they got that person that checks your receipt against all your items. Do they actually go through and look at it and check
Oh,
everything?
we don't have those in Manchester and stuff, so at least
Okay.
not up in Hooksett. But yeah, I mean, like the person ringing me up is generally the manager, and they actually get like 4 or 5 people to help me get all the carts outside. So I mean, like I'm being escorted by like half the front end crew of Walmart when I'm doing this. So no receipt checking needed.
Yeah. Corey wants to, do you get bulk pricing?
Man, I wish I did. I'd be able to move
Not
a
at
little bit more money.
Walmart. What's every penny they could get from you?
Yeah. So it's I don't know. Like I said, with Walmart, at least it's like I'm gonna stretch the dollar as much as I can there. So it's that's
Have you had
definitely
a
where I end up.
thought to reach out to Walmart corporate to say, hey, this is something I do. Is there something more you guys could do to help me out?
Well, so one of the things that I get questions like that fairly often throughout the years, and one of the things that people have brought up to me is like I should become like a 401(c) or something like that. The problem is you got to pay for all like the 401(c)
Not for
status. I don't raise enough money to do that. So like to and any of these corporations, they don't give you that sort of thing without something like that in return. Because then anyone's just going to show up and go, hey, I'm buying $8,000 worth of toys. Want to give me a discount? I swear it's for a good cause. So they want to see those like, oh, here's my 401(c). Here's my, charity code. Here's this, here's that. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like I can't ask them for that stuff and get it. I can't approach companies and get that stuff. But I don't, because I don't raise enough money where it would be worth going for the nonprofit status.
Well, let me tell you, I partnered up with Homes for the Brave, a veteran non-for-profit organization here in Connecticut that services veterans outside of Connecticut as well.
Mm-hmm.
And they gave me all the paperwork to get stuff donated. And companies, it's hard. It's still hard to get them to donate anything.
Oh, absolutely. And
Yeah.
that goes back to like just having good relationships with different companies. Like, like I said, when I hit up Cardo, when I hit up Saddleman, when I hit up like Hogworks, they've seen me do this for a couple of years now. They've seen it happening. I've got the videos, so they know it's happening. They see it. It's easier for them to go, okay, we'll float you a jacket for a raffle. We'll float you a seat for a raffle. It's easier to do that than to approach like a nameless, faceless corporation and say, hey, do you want to do this for me?
Yeah.
I looked into it this year with Hasbro, because Hasbro is in New England and they have a Boston office and they have, I think it's a Rhode Island office. And all the stuff that you have to do to get a donation from them is absolutely nuts. And I'm like, dude, I can't afford this and I don't have a lawyer. And I'll just resort to buying toys.
Because when I first came up with that idea and I had all these visions, once I got the paperwork, I'll have more parts coming at me than I could handle. I was hoping to get like an S&S knucklehead motor and all that. And, when I reached out and I had a Zoom meeting with S&S and I gave them the pitch and everything. I showed them I had the paperwork and I showed them Homes for the Brave website and I showed them what I was doing. And you know what they said? Sounds like a great project for a great cause. We would love to help you out, but we say no to everybody. Because if we say yes to you, then we got to say yes to everybody else.
Absolutely.
And I respect that. You know, there are some companies I won't name that they're like, oh yeah, just email us at this email address, and then it get ghosted.
And that goes back to like what I was saying, like why I'm so loyal to like Cardo. You know, they approached me when I had like maybe like 500 followers, and I did like, you know, the Neo review on a Neo that I bought myself, and they were like, you know, do you want to be an affiliate? And I was like, that's awesome, because I had approached another company and I said, look, I own your product. I plan to do a review on it. It's going to be a positive review. Perchance, would you be willing to offer up some sort of discount code I can offer to my viewers so they can come buy your stuff? And at no point in time did I say, I want a kickback. At no point in time did I say, make me an affiliate. Nothing like that. It was just like, I'm reviewing your stuff and I want to encourage people to go to your site. And they were like, sure, we'd love to. Just show us all your metrics. We want to see like your view times. You need to have this many viewers on Instagram. You need to be posting this much. You need to be like, you have to have this many viewers and this much view time on YouTube. And I'm like, dude, like, no, I'm out, man. Like, I'm not asking you to pay me. I'm trying to like promote you. So we're good here. And that's something that like Cardo has never asked me for. Beyond Riders has never asked me for that. Like Hogworks has never asked me for that. So like those are the companies I'm very loyal to.
Awesome. Let's see. Friday on 3 says, dang, it sounds like what the chip thing is, get pressed past the Sturgis. But, oh, this is exciting. So now you're at 90% of your goal raised.
Until it blows up.
Hey, I'm watching it like a hawk over here.
No, it is awesome. And thank you to everyone that donated tonight. That's like, again, this means the world. It all adds up. It's all going to a good cause.
Absolutely.
All right. Shall we spin
Seems
the
like
wheel?
every year I have you want to cost me $100. Yeah, you want to share the screen and then we can put it up there so everybody can see it for 100% transparency.
Sure. Let me see. How the hell do I share my screen on your chat?
Well, down at the bottom, you'll see
Present
the screen that with the plus button. You click on that. You select share screen.
Share screen. I got two screens going right now. So, and I'm on a Mac. So hold on.
I'm sorry to hear that.
Yeah, it's such a shame when everything works correctly the first time. It might not let me share because
well, I could put it in my wheel of names and then we could
hold on.
Share it on mine.
We can. Oh, now it doesn't even want to go away. Hold on. Let me try one more time. And if not, I can just show. Like I said, I got two screens, so I can put my laptop right in front of my camera. All right, where is this so I can allow it? All right, and I think I'm sharing now.
Yes. Well, add it to the stage. Oh, look at that, huh? Got your logo in the center.
Yeah, see, I made my wheel of names fancy, man. Did you not make a fancy wheel of names?
Yes, I did. I got my logo in the center.
All right, let's hit shuffle a few times. All right. Are you guys ready?
Let's hit it. Ah, you didn't change the music.
2 out of 3. Never mind.
Look at that. Mr. Shellfire 1.
Nice. Well, I've already got your address. I will ship it to you, Stacy.
Nice. Congratulations, Stacy. You are the big winner tonight for the extra large heated jacket. You know?
Absolutely. Yeah. And I will get that shipped down to you. Probably the same time I send you your Christmas card.
Wait, is that still a thing?
Hell yeah.
Because I can't remember the last time. Well, my wife ships out the Christmas card. So what's that tell you? I don't pay attention. She does all that. You know? She does all of that, not me.
Oh, where'd Stacy go? Is she gone? Did she fall asleep behind the keyboard? She win without knowing?
Oh, that we got to draw it again. But by the way, congratulations breaking 17,000 subscribers.
Sweet.
You know,
It's always cool to see the number. I never get too excited about it. Mainly because I know a lot of those people come strictly for the Jacques the Whipper videos, and that's it. So it's like I've got 17,000 viewers, and then I've got videos that have like 100 views.
yeah, way Stacy, you're the big winner tonight.
Oh, she's back.
See, when the odds aren't that bad, 20%, I still can't win. I can't win for losing, I tell you.
I'm going to spin it one more time just to see if it would have been you or Drew that came up.
This is just for fun.
Just for fun. Man, you still wouldn't have won.
Even if you remove Stacy and Drew, Stacy and Kelfire, I still wouldn't win.
How many tries would it get for you or Drew to win? You would have been third.
Got second loser.
Still doing better than Drew. Wait. Oh, you would have won twice? Man, Drew, you are third, dude.
I know, and he wants it for Crystal.
Yeah, this does not like you at all, Drew.
Yeah, no kidding. It likes me now.
I just removed you, so now let's see. Oh, there you go.
See, it's me. It's me. You got to remove me.
Okay.
And I'm surprised you put it in as Drew, not Rolling Thunder.
That would have been better. I missed that opportunity.
Yes, you did. And you know what they say? Sometimes missed opportunities just are totally missed. He goes, and that's why I don't go to casinos. Oh, man. She just says it's going to come in handy. Nice. I use all my luck while writing. Drew, you're saying you write a little spirited? No, not you.
Supposed to ride safely or something. I don't know. Whatever.
Yeah. There's Tom. I only win when there isn't a prize.
Well, I mean, yeah, sure. It's all good.
Yes. And you know what? I was going to do the $100 anyways, like I do every year. But at least this year, I had a chance to win a heated jacket.
Yeah. Well,
which would have been nice.
You still have 5 opportunities to win something.
And I guarantee you I won't win anything.
Well, not if you're going to keep thinking like that.
Listen, I just know how my luck is. You know what I mean?
No, that's fair.
Yep, it's all good. We help the kids. Exactly.
That's what it is at the end of the day. So I am totally good with that.
But I guarantee you, if XAN threw in $30 tonight, he would have won.
Oh, see, back to missed opportunities.
Yep. He is very good at winning a lot of the giveaways. I tell him all the time, you need to start buying Mega Millions, Powerball, something.
Oh, see, those are the ones I need to win.
Oh man. I was going through the other day saying, man, if I ever won, the Mega Millions or Powerball, it was a big prize. I'd be making so many donations.
Dude, I would start a dog rescue so quick.
Gonna rescue all the puppies.
Absolutely. Mine gave up on me. He left. He went to bed.
He's like, the hell with you. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, I got to do that soon too. I got to go to work tomorrow.
So do I. Mel's already asleep on the couch.
I envy her.
That's how exciting we are, I guess,
Well, it's one of so I mean, back in the day, I would stay up to like 2, 3 in the morning, and then get up at like 5 in the morning to go to work. But nowadays, like, anything I want to watch is streaming. I'm not going out and drinking during the weekdays, stuff like that. So it's like,
well, here's the thing. If you don't stop drinking, you don't have to start drinking all over again.
This is true. Man, I'm going to love retirement when I get there too. I envy Dale. Dale is retired, and that dude just rides. I envy that dude.
Hey, sometimes people got it like that,
Absolutely. I'm sitting there like, I'm looking at ways to pay my house off as quick as possible so I can retire on time and just go do all this dumb shit.
On time for me is 5 more years. I'm in that dilemma. Do I retire at 60 or 61? Because if I retire at 60, I'm at my job 29 years. If I wait till I'm 61, then I'm 30 years.
I'd do the 30 just for the number.
Yeah, just to say I was there 30 years.
Yeah.
That sounds better than saying 29 years. Well, why don't you do 30?
Corey, I have no idea, dude. Like, I used to see people do that all the time where it's like how many miles you got on your bike, and then they decide if that's like if you're a real rider or not. I don't pay attention to my actual odometer until it's time to like go get my registration. I always look at trip A and trip B. I wonder how many miles, like I keep track of how many miles my trip is. So like if you ask me how many miles I did for like, to ride home from Georgia, I can tell you that. But
yeah,
what's total on my clock? No idea.
Well, you got to know so you get your services done on time.
Even that, it's just because I do those weird ass rides where it's like, I'll go get full fluid change before I hit the road. And then I come back and I've got 4,000 miles on the bike. So I'm like, oh, it's time to go get a full fluid change. So it's pretty easy to keep up on that as well.
I would love to have you as a client.
It's like for me, even like with my mechanic, I love having a mechanic that's not myself because I like that fresh set of eyes. I want somebody who's looking for stuff that, I'm not paying attention to. But I tell them so many times, I'm like, you see something that needs to be fixed or replaced when you're doing something else, just do it. I'll pay you for it. That probably goes back to the question of like, how do I take care of myself when I'm doing these big rides? It's making sure my bike is in the best shape possible too. So,
yep.
Doing the fluid changes, making sure if my brakes look a little thin, I'm new brake pads, throw them on there, new tires, throw them on there, like brightest lights I can have on there, like get all the stuff that, makes it safer.
Now, do you have any plans of adding like auxiliary highway lights?
So I've got a custom dynamics light bar at the bottom of my fairing right now, and I'm actually probably going to remove it. Like I said, that headlight is fucking bright, dude. Like if I put you in front of that headlight, you're leaving with a sunburn. And
Mm.
it's so damn wide too. Like the fan on this thing. I originally put the light bar on because I wanted to cut through fog. Like I got a yellow light bar. I wanted to cut through fog. I wanted to be able to see further down the road, and I wanted a wider fan because my previous headlight it was good. It was really good, but it just it wasn't as bright as I wanted. This new headlight is fucking stupid bright. Like it is just ridiculous, especially like you put the high beam on, it's like you're driving in the day.
Now, you know how many luminous it is?
I did. When if you go back and look at my review on it, it's pretty damn high. And I compared it to the Shark Demon, and I compared it to like one other,
Yep.
and it came out on top for all three of them.
Oh, no kidding. So Corey wants to know how many 1Ks do you do in a year? I was going to say every time you get on your bike, it's at least 1,000 miles.
No, not that bad, but yeah, I mean, like this year it was like down to North Carolina / Georgia, back from North Carolina / Georgia. I mean, the Virginia trip was about 780 miles there, and then I did a couple 100 miles while I was down there, and another 780 back. Went down to Jersey and back, so that was like 500 each way. Went down to what the hell, Maryland. That was about so that was probably the dumbest trip I did this year. Stacy and Corey came with me the year before. I went down to Maryland for the Renaissance Fair,
Yep.
stayed the night, went home, went back to work for like a day, and then packed up and drove down to North Carolina.
Yeah, you were halfway there.
Yeah, so like I left and came home and then rode down to North Carolina.
And
So
you're
it was
like, I was just here. What the hell?
yeah, I was like, man, I really should have just taken the extra day off and stayed here and then just kept going. But whatever. It was at the time, I was fully aware of it. But at the time I was like, well, I'm doing the mile freaking thing for Harley Davidson. So I was like, if I go down to Maryland and then I come back and then I go to North Carolina, that's another 1,000 miles.
Yep.
So that's why I did it.
Yep. Stacy was there too this year.
Yes, she was. Yeah.
I
It was
remember
just
that.
Corey that didn't show up this time.
Yeah. Something about a big ride to, Tennessee for Smoky Mountain Bike Week, which you were invited to. But you didn't want to ride with Rody, Corey, Big Mike, and I, and Tito.
Nice.
Well, 6 of us that went down. It was a good ride.
And the other thing I always wonder about is like how well I would do on a long ride like that with other people, just because I've been so conditioned to do them by myself now.
Yeah. I'll be honest with you. We took our time going down because we got all day to get there, see the sights, enjoy the ride. You know what I mean? There was no reason to get there in 8 hours.
That'd be nuts. Even with so Jerry came down, Minamoto came down to North Carolina with me. I met up with him in Virginia. So we rode for like 500 miles together. And Jerry was great to ride with. It was fun. But it definitely threw me off as well because I'm so used to not talking. I just tune out, listen to my music, and now I've got somebody I'm having a conversation with. And also his gas tank's a gallon smaller, so I was stopping more than I normally stop. And I'm like, I just want to go. And so it was an adjustment for me. It was definitely cool to have him, but it was also weird to have them at the same time.
Yeah, well, I always believe, and it's a lot of fun to share the road and the experiences of the road with other people, especially
Oh,
people you're close with. See, Corey says if you go next year, I'll hopefully have not a concert the same day.
yeah, I think he went to see like Taylor Swift or something.
Hey, hey! You know, don't piss off the Swifties. They might throw their glitter at you.
I don't know if Corey has glitter.
Well, if he's no, the Swifties have the glitter.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he went to go see Taylor Swift.
So you're saying Corey's a Swiftie?
Maybe.
Nah, he's not a Swiftie.
He's a secret Swiftie.
No, he's a fan of her fiance.
Oh man, if he's a Chiefs fan, that's worse than being a Swiftie. I don't know.
Well, you know, it's got to have our Lord and Savior Patrick Mahomes.
Morgan Wallen, never heard of her.
Lost me who that is.
Yeah, see.
Oh man,
Yeah, never heard of her.
But
All right, I think I'm
at this hour and a half, Ben.
Yeah.
And I'm going to give you. You look like you're ready for bed. I'm going to give you your final words.
It's final word. Do cool things. Ride your bikes. Don't just talk about riding them. Find really dumb reasons to go to dumb places. That's always fun. And even if you don't donate to my charity, do something to help somebody. Pay it forward. Pay life forward. It's cool.
Awesome. Could have said it better myself. But guys, help Ben out to help these kids out so they have something on Christmas morning. He does a great thing. It's 19 years in a row running, and every year it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And there's always kids that need the help, or the parents that need the help to give their kids a good Christmas morning. Seriously. That's why Ben and I do this once a year. And I really appreciate Ben always coming on and hanging out with me once a year. I think this is the only live you've ever been on.
I've been on a few lives when I first started. This is the only one I've done for probably 3 years straight, though. This is the only one I show up for.
And I appreciate that. I really do.
Yeah,
all right, everybody.
I appreciate you having me here.
Like I said, anytime, definitely next year. Now I know not to hit you up on your cell phone because you just don't pay attention to text messages.
I find you eventually.
Yeah. But all right, everybody. Thanks for hanging out tonight. Thank you so much to everybody for what they did for Ben. I mean, raised almost $300, if not $300 tonight. That's awesome.
Absolutely. All right, everybody. Thank you guys so much.
The Dr. Harley family is the best, in my opinion. You know?
They're decent. That Bri the biker guy, I don't know.
Yeah, I love him. Even though he's got a gold wing, I still love the guy.
No. The G's silent.
Oh, it's an old wing? Oh, that's funny. All right, everybody. Until the next time, I want you to live the best life you can. Ride often, as always, ride hard.
See ya.